Yeah, most of the teachers, naturally elementary to beginning of junior high school, were predominantly white. I remember when I first started junior high school, there was one woman, an art teacher, and it was required that we take an art class. I took her class. I was in her class. Was a black woman, and she was one of the first to be in the Oakland schools in that position. When I naturally again I was taking music, so I joined the band. And the first year when I got there in the seventh grade, the music teacher was a white male. Kind of traditional in sense, but I thought a great teacher. He played trombone, which I played too, so I thought that's cool. And so, but he left. He left after that first year, and then his replacement was this young black man, just out of college. And so he was Mr. William Bell, and he actually was probably the most musical influence to me, a mentor, because he was just an amazing guy, marching band, from the Midwest, but, just really into music, really into jazz. He was a jazz pianist, played trombone also. So, I took private lessons from him, and even through high school, I was studying with him, even though, I left him, and he was just amazing. And he taught me a lot about, what to think about in music, and really kind of helped guide me in different ways. And so it was, I owe a lot to him. He's passed on, unfortunately. But he was really great. And the students around me in the music department, even in junior high school, was really kind of amazing. There was, like thinking back, it's like seventh, eighth, ninth grade. Some of those guys are really great, and in high school, we separated out because I actually went to Skyline, which had a great music program too, but more the Eurocentric, symphony and concert band stuff. But my friends from junior high school, they kind of hung in there and doing music too. And so a few of them ended up just getting into some really top name bands actually, was Sly Stone's band, Larry Graham's band. So they're doing a lot of R&B stuff from early on. I guess I appreciate the fact, what I had learned in junior high school because of Mr. Bell was really kind of influential on the jazz side especially. And then getting into Skyline High School, which was, they had a great orchestra. So realizing on the orchestra side, which I became sort of an orchestra nerd, unfortunately, realizing that was, like a whole different kind of world of music too. And so, and the music teacher there, Mr. Adams, Richard Adams, really kind of pushed me to, try out for other orchestras. So there was like a youth symphony, there was an Oakland Youth Symphony, and there was a larger East Bay Youth Symphony. So he would suggest, you should try out for these, which I did and was able to get into. And so it was really kind of interesting to kind of deal with that. And then at the same time, I was still connected with Mr. Bell, who was, on the jazz side, which I really loved too. And so, and there was he would hold these Mr. Bell would hold these summer jazz clinics, I remember, and I would always try to go to those. And it was done in the neighborhood, so it wasn't up at Skyline, actually. So it was a whole different environment of playing and different folks playing. And you just, I just remember I loved doing that. And just being able to just kind of shift back and forth, basically. And so, to the extent, when I was leaving high school, music was really on my mind, and that's what I wanted to do. But my parents, I wanted to go to a music school, but my parents said, you can't do that because you're not gonna. How are you gonna live? What's your job? How are you gonna earn money? What's that mean? So, which is why I ended up at San Jose State.